Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I hope this year be prosperous for all of you out there. Today, I'm on my way to the local auto parts store to pick up some stuff to winterize my bikes. Well, I say semi-winterized bikes because I'm gonna continue to ride through the winter, but I may go for a good stretches without riding, and I don't want my gas to go bad or get gummed up. But you know, I don't think I'll go no longer than a month without riding, but we'll see. Well, I'm on my way to my local AutoZone to get some of that I can't remember what you call it. I don't know why I can't remember the name of that stuff to pour into the gas tank. It's the pink stuff. That's what I'm going to pick up, the pink stuff. Had to make a quick stop at the post office to mail some parts off. And it's time to mask up. This is one thing I hope will end this year in 2022. I am so sick of wearing these masks. Well, time to mask up. All right, here it is, fuel stabilizer. All right, I'm back and I got the fuel stabilizer. It's stable. Got the big bottle. This could treat up to 80 gallons. I got 3 bikes. 2 of them are together, 1 is apart, so I'm only going to be using this for the 2, for the VTX and for the Sportster. And we'll see. It's like I'm doing this at the right time. Today's supposed to be the first day, first snow day. So look at the sky, all gray. Winter's here. All right, y'all, it's the next day, and as you can see, it snowed. It's not too bad. It's only a few inches. It's starting to melt. It's in the evening. It's getting towards late afternoon, and the snow's melting. But we end up getting some snow that dampens my riding. So it's time to semi-winterize these bikes. Not fully winterized, because as soon as the snow leaves, I'm gonna jump back on it and ride some more. But let's go. All right, this is the Road Glide that's stripped down because I painted it about I painted the tins on it a couple of weeks ago. Have it in inside the house in the basement. I gotta color sand it before I can put everything back together. So the gas tank is already off of this, and all the fluids are drained out of this. So this one I won't be messing with. But this one has a full tank of gas, the Sportster, and the VTX got a full tank of gas that I'm about to pour some fuel stabilizer in. The Sportster has a 4.5 gallon tank, and the VTX has a 4.8 gallon tank with a 1 gallon reserve. So this fuel stabilizer works well. About an ounce of this. Was it an ounce? Yeah. An ounce of this will treat 2.5 gallons. So I'm going to put 2 ounces in the VTX. That should equate to about 5 gallons. And I'm also put 2 ounces in this, maybe a little less than 2 ounces in this Sportster. And then I'll let it run for 5 minutes for it to get into the system, and I should be pretty good with both of these. I don't know if you noticed, but my Cafe Racer is gone. I sold it maybe about a month and a half ago, and it's somewhere down in Florida. Hopefully the new owner's enjoying it. So I'm down to 3 bikes now instead of 4. All right, let's get started. All right, so for those of y'all who don't know how this works or how I can measure out this 2 ounces, is by squeezing this bottle. The fluid will travel up the side of this bottle into this big tube here. And if you can look closely, you can see it has the measurements on it. Let me see if I can tilt it so you can see right there. The first line at the top under the ounce, under the OZ lettering, is 1. So that's 1 ounce. So I'm gonna fill this up to the 1 ounce line, pour it in, then do it again, pour it in. That'll be my 2 ounces, and I'll do that for both these bikes. All right, so let me get started. Take the cap off. Oops, drop it. Gotta hold the camera and take the cap off. So now I'm squeezing this bottle, letting it fill up to the 1 ounce line. That's it right there. This bike is dirty, man. God. I'll wash it whenever I get a chance. Now just pour it in. Okay, 1 ounce down, 1 more ounce to go. Do my squeeze. This flip on the other side now is showing milliliters, but 30 liters is milliliters is 1 ounce. But I'll flip it around so y'all can see that I'm not lying. There, 1 ounce again. So this makes my 2 ounces. And pour this in. Alright, now this bike is good. Just gotta start it up. But let me pour stuff into the VTX now. Right, VTX has a lock and gas cap. Okay, let me fill this up to the ounce. Okay, it's my first ounce there. Wait, a little bit more. Okay, Just 1 ounce there. And pour this in. All right. That's number 1. Now number 2. A little bit more. All right, number 2, my 2nd ounce. Okay. All right, now that's done. Both the bike got the stabilizer in the fuel tank, and now it's time to start them up and let them run. All right, let me start up the VTX first. I'm gonna do it with no choke. Just shut the VTX off after running for about 15 minutes. Now I'm gonna start up the Sportster. All right, so now I'm done. I got these bikes semi-winterized. And the reason why I say semi is because I will be riding them over the winter once these roads clear up out here. And this bike here I should have on the road pretty soon too. If I was going to fully winterize these bikes, like if I was gonna just take the whole winter off, I probably would just drain the gas out of all of them, well, both of these, and cover them up and jack them up off the ground so the wheels don't get flat spots in them. But since I will be riding them not as frequently as I did over these past seasons, but you know, I figure like at least every couple of weeks or more, if possible, I'll be spinning these bikes. So I hope that gave you a little insight on how to semi-winterize your bike, or how to use this fuel stabilizer. You know, it's nothing to it. Just make sure your gas tanks are at least 95% full. you know, because you don't want no moisture building up in the tank, condensation building up in the tank before you do this. And if you're gonna let the bike sit for an extended period of time. But that's about it. All right, so until next time, I'm out.